Hello, everybody, and welcome. This is the Apostate Prophet. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. How is everybody doing? Hello, everyone. I'm live today with none other than Mike Winger and
Good one. How original.
and Mike Jones. Mike Jones was not announced in advance, and it's kind of a surprise, but Mike Winger is always here. So what's up, two Mikes? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I got an hour. Then I got to go to a Christmas party like a normal person. You were like, come stream with me. And I'm like, yeah, I got a life. And you're like, no, come stream. So I gave you an hour.
Hey, Muhammad Mike,
No.
if you ever became completely evil, you could do a regular show with Mike Winger and call it Two Mics with Two Mics. What? And you each have a microphone, right? People would watch Two Mics with Two Mics.
I
That's
got
just a
something
cool
better.
name.
Just call it Two Hot Mics. Boom. There you go.
That's weird. I was just checking because my dog just walked behind me and then went into a corner and had this guilty look on his face, and I heard some noises and I was wondering what he did. He usually does it when he goes and eats food out of the trash and then looks at me like, I didn't do anything, man. Please.
Well, just so you know, if he walks in front of you during a live stream, the entire live stream is nullified.
That is true. Just like the prayers are nullified when dogs walk in front of you and when women walk in front of you.
Oh, very fascinating.
That's Islam.
Mm.
Yeah. So what's up, man? How are you guys doing?
Hey, what's
Doing
up,
good.
man?
Doing good. Pissed off at Dawa guys who keep claiming they will debate us and then they never schedule anything. It's pretty annoying. Pretty rude.
This is just what we'll do for the next 2 hours. I'll just ask you how you're doing again and again. So, yeah, all right. So, guys, how are you doing? Just kidding. So we want to look at certain things that happened over the last few days. To my big surprise. So in the past, David, you probably did this too, right? But in the past, I challenged Sheikh Uthman ibn Farouk to a debate because specifically several years ago, he was standing there at his weird space in California somewhere and was like, oh, Islamophobes, I challenge you, ape with David Wood. And so I was like, oh, you're challenging me? All right.
Whoa.
So,
Hey,
okay,
is this was this before or after he faked a hate crime against himself and then blamed us?
Before.
What?
This was
He'd
never
never
that.
do
Okay. Okay.
Before, yeah.
Okay. So before.
So I made a response to him and said, hey, all right, you challenged me. Okay, I accept the debate challenge. How about let's debate, man? And he was like, no, I don't debate.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. He's one of the guys who wants a reputation for debating, but not be. Now, to be fair, if you catch him like at a park or something like that, and he's surrounded by his guys, he'll have the discussion with. But he wants to be surrounded by his guys who are like cheering for any stupid thing he says. I seriously can't imagine him doing like a formal debate. I don't think he ever will. I don't think we'll ever see him do an actual formal debate like timed introductions and cross-examination and stuff. I can't even imagine this dude doing that.
Yeah. Let's just go and give it to you. Go at Hub Music says Sheikh Ibn Fibn. This is very, very rude. We don't give such names to people. It's very disrespectful. So please refer to people only by their real names.
Hey, I have to say he's got more nicknames than pretty much anyone. So it was Sheikh Ibn Fibn. I think that was the first one. And then it became Sheikh Ibn Smollett and Sheikh Ibn Ketchup for, it wasn't ketchup. It was fake. It was obviously fake blood for his fake hate crime. But it was Sheikh Ibn Smollett and Sheikh Ibn Ketchup for that one. And then when people found out, when he got exposed for taking his Dawa buddy's wife, so his Dawa buddy sends his wife to Sheikh Uthman for marital counseling. Sheikh Uthman bangs her and then marries her. She wouldn't divorce from the other guy. She wouldn't divorce him there. So this chick was married to two guys at the same time. And then they started calling him Sheikh Ibn Zina. So that's a sexual sin. And then eventually his Dawa buddy, who got his wife stolen from him, then posted records of posted like a restraining order that his other wife got against him for always choke you. Apparently Sheikh Ibn Fibn. So Yeah, Sheikh Uthman is like Andrew Tate. He can't like get aroused unless he's like choking, like he's being violent against someone. So she
What
got
is this, man? We're supposed to have a live stream that is like properly done, that is by Christian values and virtues, and David's coming in and like banging, getting aroused.
I'm just you're the one who brought up the nicknames, man. I'm just telling you all the nicknames. And I'm saying as far as the like choking and stuff like that, I don't think he got a nickname out of that I've seen, but the dude's got a lot of nicknames, man.
All right, so dear chat, let's create a nickname for Sheikh Uthman beating women to have sex with them and to get aroused.
And having to choke them.
Brainstorming, go.
Let's go. Let's start. All right. Hope everybody's doing. Hope everybody's doing well.
I just looked at one of the comments. I looked at.
I know what you're looking at. I saw it too.
That's funny. we might need to make that a character, man. That's a good name for a character.
Before we talk about all that, let's have a few super chats here. Nordine made a super chat and says Nordine made a super chat in the currency of MAD and donated 1,000 MAD and
It's
says
like $100, I think.
I'm convinced that demonic influence rather than ignorance is the main reason why Islam still exists. So I ask you, David, given that your entire career has been dedicated solely to countering ignorance, why aren't you entertaining alternative accounts of Muslim belief?
I've actually been taking like demonic activity more seriously in recent months. I already talked about that with like the all signs pointing to some sort of revival this year, and then it like gets derailed by like Candace Owens and everything, and then it all gets divided up and something. It's like this is like demonic stuff. So something we need to take seriously. But yeah, understanding that there's demonic activity and demonic influence, and that people need to be praying and fasting and so on, does not rule out crushing, stupid arguments. We can do both, ladies and gentlemen. We can do both. We can pray, we can fast, and crush and humiliate Muhammad.
Shake and bake is a cleaner one. That's pretty good.
Shake and fake.
Then we have this one here.
Shake Smackaho.
Shake Uthman. No, that don't work. Shake and smack him. Yeah. Shake Uthman ibn Bruzen.
Shake and choke him. Shake and choke him. There you go.
Yeah. It's pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. So, as I was saying, a few years ago, he challenged me, and then I said, all right, I'm going to debate you. And he was like, no, I don't do debates. And then that was kind of the end of that. Then I said again, then he actually called me out again and was like, this is the place where we bury the Islamophobes. And so I called out to him again and said, dude, I already said I will debate you, so let's do it. And he was like, no, I don't do debate. You can come to my park. You can come to my park and you can talk to me, but I don't do debates because I'm not a debater. Then some other guy actually jumped in and offered to host a discussion between him and me, and he said, no, I don't do debates. You have to come to my park. So suddenly out of nowhere, Mr. Sheikh Uthman ibn Farouk comes out now and says, I challenge all the Islamophobes, Sam Shimoon and Dog Logic and David something. He insulted every single one of us, calling us out. Of course.
Yeah, I haven't even seen it yet. I've seen it circulating and everyone talking about it, but I haven't.
It's going to be fun to look at.
I didn't exactly take all that seriously. It's like again, he wants the reputation of someone who's willing to debate. When guys, haven't all of us agreed to debate? Like, aren't all of us willing to debate? We're just saying, okay, let's set it up. And I pointed out how it actually works when someone is serious about debating, and here's how it works. Hey, you want to debate? Okay, yeah, man. Yeah, let's debate. All right. So, DebateCon is right. You want to debate at DebateCon? Yeah, let's debate at DebateCon. Okay. Let's discuss format and stuff. That's how it works. That's how you set up a debate with someone. And that's what I said Sheikh Uthman could do. That's something Sheikh Uthman will never in a million years do.
Actually, yeah. I want to issue a challenge right now. I think David and IP can both agree, although IP is going to be here only for like 40 minutes or something because he's a loser. But I can say it right here and right now. I am ready, as we speak, at this moment, to open this live stream to Sheikh Uthman ibn Farouk himself to join us live right now and to do the debate. So there it goes. Sheikh Uthman. Look, I'm still referring to you by your honorifics.
Yeah, he's not
Your-
using mean names like
your
Sheikh
pompous-
Ibn Fibin, Sheikh
your
Ibn Smollett,
pompous
Sheikh Ibn
presence.
Zina, Sheikh.
I'm trying my best to appeal to that giant ego that you have, which is
Very
even
big.
bigger than your belly. I am really offering all my respect here, Sheikh Uthman. I am opening this live stream right now for a debate. I challenge you right now. Come here and debate us. Come here and debate me right now. Come here and debate the three of us right now. You can debate each of us one by one. One versus one, one versus one, one versus one. You can do this right now, right here. We are ready at this moment. If you don't appear to this live stream within the next 2 hours, then you're a coward.
Mm.
If you
That's
don't
what I was going
appear
to say.
this
If he
live
doesn't
stream,
show
you're a
up,
coward.
if he doesn't show up, then he's running.
He's very running. Yeah. Yeah. The day he posted that video, like I was at AM Fest and I'm like in my hotel room the next morning going like, let me just record a response because like, of course we'll debate you. He's like, he was going on his video like, yeah, we'll fly you out. And I'm like, no, I'll pay for my own flights to come out and debate you. Tell me where, when I will show up with my own flights paid for and my own travel expenses paid for. And I told him that. And so then Nick, who has a smaller channel called Fearless Truth, you should subscribe to it. He reached out to him, got actually in contact with them, showed me the text messages, and Nick sent him dates for me and him to go debate him either 2-on-2 or 1-on-1, going one at a time. We said, here are some dates. January, first week, second week, third week. What do you want? Any of these dates work? Haven't heard anything back yet. So we've given them dates. It's like, Muhammad Ajab a couple of weeks ago saying, I'll debate someone who's got over 500,000 subscribers. Well, I got over 500,000 subscribers. And then I told Cameron Bertuzzi, set up the debate. So Cameron messaged Muhammad Ajab, completely ghosted him. Haven't heard back from either of these guys who are claiming everyone's running and can't debate them.
So in fact, I've just changed the title of this live stream to Sheikh Uthman versus David Wood, AP and IP live debate. So it is happening right now. I'm gonna send over the link as soon as he asks me, and he can join us right here live as we speak. If you do not join Uthman, you're a coward.
Are you muted, IP?
He's a
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, very cowardly. But I mean, hey, if he's busy right now, just tell me. Give me a date. January 3rd, January 4th,
Busy?
January 5th, January 6th, January 7th, January 8th, January 9th. I will make time.
Busy
today.
means he's making excuses and is running. That's what it means.
Yeah.
In fact, I got that from none other than himself.
By the way, I mean, just looking at how this is going right now with Hijab saying, I'm ready to debate. And they say, okay. And then nothing. Sheikh Ibn Fibin, I'm ready to debate. And then nothing. Guys, 2026 is coming up. I bet I'll probably do between 5 and 7 debates next year. IP, you're probably going to do between 5 and 7 debates next year. AP, I don't know how much you're planning on debating next year, but I'm betting you're going to do at least a few debates.
I'm debating Jake, the Muslim metaphysician, the same time that David is debating them. I'm also debating these responses.
And why isn't Hijab there or Sheikh Uthman? They can debate. There is an open invitation for them to debate at DebateCon. They will not show up. But here's the thing: all next year, Hijab might, because he's trying to make a comeback. He's got to cover all his legal costs and stuff like that. But if he debates anyone, it's going to be someone who doesn't know the Dawa script, right? It's going to be someone like that. And Sheikh Uthman, you're not going to see him debate at all, period. But they'll both be thumping their chest the entire time saying everyone's running. That's a method they got from Zakir Naik, who did like 2 debates like in the 1990s or maybe early 2000s or something. He did like 2 debates back in the day against 2 people no one had ever heard of, and spent the rest of his career acting like everyone's running from him when literally every Christian debater out there challenged him to debate. He wouldn't do it.
You're running, boy. You are running. I'm debating you. You're running. So let's look at what Sheikh Uthman ibn Farouk says.
To all of you Islamophobes out there, I've had enough of you yapping. We're calling.
Is this coming out on the Only one side of my earphone, only for me, or
No, I hear it both.
They're both, yeah.
okay? I think something is wrong with my headphones.
Yeah, get
Folks
some
out
new
there,
headphones,
I've had
man.
enough of you yapping. We're calling you out. You want to debate face to face? We'll set it up. We'll fly
Yes.
you out. We'll do it with
Okay.
Eddie at the Dean Show in Florida.
I'll do
If
it.
you want to do it online because you're afraid to face me face to face, like you said,
Why would anyone be afraid to face him face to face?
We're all inviting him to debate face to face. Literally, all three people here, and pretty much every other Christian who deals with Islam has all said, "We will debate you face to face."
And I'll pay for my own travel to go to Florida to be on the Dean Show to debate him. I will go to their territory, pay for my own travel, and debate him on the Dean Show face to face. We sent you dates. Nick of Fearless Truth sent dates. Why have they not got back to us?
I literally offered it to him through different means, including through some of his friends, to have an in-person debate face to face with or without crowd, and he didn't accept it. So I guess he's afraid. Look, I wouldn't be the one to claim that he's afraid of me or anything, but by his standards, that's what it means, right?
It is.
So,
the Dean Show in Florida. If you want to do it online because you're afraid to face me face to face, like you, Sam, who ran from me face to face, if you're afraid, we'll do it online. December 24th, that is...
now, this is the funny thing. This was his first proposal. Imagine we challenge a Muslim or Muslims to a debate, and we specifically pick as a date for the debate the first day of the feast after Ramadan, for example. We specifically pick that out and say, "Oh, okay, you come to me. Come, we will fly you over here, and you will debate me face to face under my circumstances, under my conditions, in my place." Would any Muslim accept that? I cannot think of a single Muslim who would accept such a stupid proposition. This guy actually sits down or stands here and specifically picks Christmas Eve, December 24th, to issue a challenge to all Christians to come and debate him, to travel and go there and debate him on Christmas Eve.
Well, to be fair, he did say that the December 24th is going to be an online thing.
6 p.m. West Coast time, 9 p.m. East Coast time. We're going to do a live stream on OMF. I'm challenging all of you. The best that
OMF stands for Only Muslim Fans.
I see. Very powerful.
Bring dog logic. If you're afraid to come by yourself, Sham, bring...
Look at this. So he refers to Sam Shimun as Sham. He refers to God logic as dog logic.
If you're afraid to come by yourself, Sham, bring David Wood, Hammer Time. You want to
He refers to David Wood as Hammer Time.
How's that an insult?
bring Apis. You want to bring...
The subtitle, the automatic captions make it apes, but he refers to me as Apis.
Yeah. Hey, Sheikh Uthman, man. I know you're the king of nicknames for yourself, but dude, none of us are ever gonna have all the nicknames you have, man. It's just not gonna happen, man. You that's something you got to live with, man. You got a lot of nicknames. That's just life, buddy.
It's Anthony Rogers. You want to bring any...
Anthony Rogers is the only one he didn't insult by name. I don't know why.
Because he's scared of Anthony.
Ah, you're terrified of Anthony Rogers.
He don't want to insult Anthony. He doesn't want to insult Anthony.
Oh, man. He's scared of Anthony Rogers. He really badly doesn't want Anthony Rogers to actually accept this debate challenge.
That's also why he didn't mention me. He's terrified. Couldn't even mention my name. He's like, I can't even let this guy know. This must be the only reason he didn't mention me.
Well, he probably didn't mention you because he thought you were too important to be mentioned, and you would never receive the message. So
yeah, it's very, very
and he couldn't have two people that he couldn't think of nicknames for, so he only mentioned Anthony.
Yeah.
Rogers, you want to bring anybody you like. I'll take all of you on. If you want to
Whoa,
do
like Muhammad on the night of Al-Zut.
I knew you were going to say that.
You didn't know anything. You can't predict. You can't predict this
you
stuff.
let us know. We got the
Dude, I'm a prophet, man. Wait.
Our brothers ready. If you want to do 3v3, we'll bring them all. We'll make this an event. Every one of you pull up. If you want to do it face to face, we'll do it. PBD, I'm calling you out. You're the one that called with, and Eddie's a witness, you said. And you said you brought Sam on by himself because he's a Syrian Christian and you wanted to promote him. You didn't put a Muslim next to him. And you booked the date then on the day of my flight. So I'm calling you out. You want to debate? You step up as well.
Why would he challenge PBD to a debate? Who challenges an interviewer to a debate, man?
Yeah, and didn't PBD challenge him to come on and like debate Sam or something?
Probably.
And like why wouldn't he want that to happen? I mean, here's the thing. PBD has a massively bigger platform than Eddie from the Dean Show.
Yeah.
So if you want maximum exposure, that's like dream spot for a debate, PBD podcast.
Yeah.
Because it's huge. Talking millions of views. So why not do that?
All of you guys, I'm calling you out.
We accept.
Face to face, I'm ready.
Accept.
We accept.
Online, I'm ready.
We
Ready.
You
accept.
bring the brothers, you bring your haters.
We accept.
Let's do this. December
Totally.
24th.
So he brings
Debate.
his gay guys, and we bring the haters.
Yeah, who are you going to bring? The Warner? Oh, I'll take it up the butt for a debate. I'll take it up the... Oh, sorry. I keep forgetting there are probably people here who don't know what we're talking about. Yeah, guys, the Warner recently got exposed for saying that he would be willing to take it in his rear end if it got him into the Illuminati. That's how much he wants to join the Illuminati and stuff like that. But anyway,
I'm here. I
these are their
challenge
guys.
all of you. I will even take it up the butt if you come here.
I am. Yes, I am. It's me, Sheikh Uthman, and much like the Warner and Muhammad before him, we're all willing to take it up the butt.
We're happy to take it up the butt to make this debate happen.
But so, I mean, think about how insane this is. He's running his mouth. Sheikh Uthman, there's DebateCon. It's next month. Next month. Literally, all you have to do is message James from Modern Day Debate and say, I'm ready to debate, and name your other guys, because it's a struggle to get Muslims to debate. You're acting like there's this whole squad that's just ready to have all these debates, and when it comes time to actually debate, and there's a whole debate conference there, none of you guys will show up. Hats off to Jake for being willing to debate this time and so on. And who was it before? Junior and Daniel Hakikachu and
I'm debating another Muslim there. He's pretty big on Instagram. We're debating was Jesus a Muslim or not? So I'll be there.
Awesome topic.
Yeah. What's his name? He's pretty big. He's like a Muslim lawyer on Instagram. So James just set it up.
On Instagram.
Forget his name.
What is he, like 12 years old?
No, his name is Hassan Shibli.
Oh, yeah. No, I've seen him over the years. I think he was with CARE back in the day, because that name's familiar. I think he was with CARE back in the day.
Yeah, so he agreed. We'll debate that. Is Jesus a Muslim at DebateCon? So yeah, I'll be there.
Hats off to Hassan Shibli for being willing to debate. Yeah. But here's the thing. But notice how this works. Hassan Shibli agrees to debate, and IP agrees to debate, and then it gets set up. And then the debate takes place. There's not just constant, endless mouth running and never accepting. That's what Sheikh Uthman and Muhammad Hijab, that's what they do now. They run their mouths and then, okay, let's set up a debate. Not going to happen. Ever. Yeah. Weird. But guess what? Hey, Sheikh Uthman, you can come sit in the audience and you can get Hassan Shibli to sign an autograph for you, and you could get Jake to sign an autograph for you, because they're actual debaters. They're actually willing to step up and debate.
I find it very funny. Apparently, Jake, the Muslim metaphysician, said that he specifically wants to debate only David and me. I don't know why. Because I think he kind of feels pain, not because of things that Warner would do, but rather because he challenged us to a debate in the past and we accepted it, and then he canceled it. And now he's like, I'm going to debate them now. I feel like a little weakling. I'm going to debate them, I swear.
That's true.
And I said on my stream last night that because David was there, now that Jake is debating you guys, I said I'd debate him. So he's doing this whole child marriage stuff, as we pointed out. Let's set up a debate. Was Muhammad's marriage to Aisha moral or immoral? I challenged him on that. So James said there's future debate cons happening in the spring. So not like years away, like this spring. And we could set that up. So I told James, reach out to Jake and try to set up that debate topic. Was Muhammad's marriage to Aisha immoral or not? So we'll see if he agrees. I
don't even like debates, man. I dislike debates really, really badly. I hate debates. In fact, if I may say so, I really do not like debates. I never liked debates. I think they are.
You're weak. You're weakling.
Every time that I agree to a debate, I kind of do it reluctantly. And when the debate is coming up, I feel like, oh gosh, I'm gonna do this dirty thing again that I so much do not like. But this is basically all they want to go for and brag about and yell about, and then rarely ever accept. So if one of them actually does accept it eventually, as a big surprise to us, I am happy to sit down and do that. But this guy here, for example, is like, yeah, I'm a debate, I'll put a debate, yeah. I'm going to debate all of you. This whole energy is like it's so ridiculously stupid. It's not like he's actually interested in having a proper debate. It's just all about beating his chest and being a caveman.
That's all you have to do with his fans, right? That's all he has to do, right? His fans are not watching this right now, and it's when people point it out to them, hey, literally everyone accepted the debate challenge and is willing to debate him. They just don't care. They care about the chest thumping, not the actual backing down like a coward.
Have David Wood and AP seen the debate between Hijab and Destiny? Did that happen?
Yeah, I think that was Oxford Union. No, I never checked. Hey, maybe we should review it sometime. No, I haven't watched it.
Than did a short review to it because he got up there, Muhammad Hijab. So Than did a short on it. We posted on TikTok and Instagram. And he got up there and he basically just argued perfect preservation of the Quran. So we clipped that with him in his conversation with
oh my goodness.
Yes,
and notice who'd he argue that against?
Destiny,
someone who doesn't know the Dawa script, right? That's what I just said. He will only debate people who don't know, who aren't familiar with the stupid arguments that these guys use.
Yeah, so we clipped that and combined it when he was interviewing Yasser Qadi, admitting there's holes in the narrative. But he still will make those arguments to people that don't know the script.
Don't tell the Warner about the holes.
This is kind of funny because it definitely happened, but I don't even know about it. So Muhammad Hijab probably expected that this would be like that this would blow up because Destiny is so important or something. But on his channel, it currently has, after a month, 430,000 views. He probably expected this to be like everywhere. I really didn't pay attention to this. Anyway, let's continue with this caveman here. By the way, I want to say it again and again and again. I have said it here. I've opened up this live stream. It is open for Sheikh Uthman ibn Coward to come and debate us. So come and debate us right here.
Yeah,
right
where
now.
is he?
If he doesn't join by the end of this live stream, then he's a coward who is running from us.
Link's gonna be there, and the 25th. If you're scared, I'm gonna go live both days.
Oh, fantastic. So he wants us to appear to a debate on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
Powerful.
What a stupid thing to do.
Yeah, and I mean, like, but he opened that by saying, if you want to do it in person, then we'll fly you out. Great. In fact, I even said, I'll pay for my own flight. Just tell me a date. What never got back to myself or Nick. So what does that tell you? They're not gonna. Maybe they're waiting till after the live stream to pick dates. So we'll see.
So Jai said, how would Muslims respond to any Christian who challenges them to a debate on Eid? Would you think it's cowardly? Be honest. Jesus is Lord. Amen. IP responded to this and said, I messaged the D's show. I would love to fly in for a debate. I assume that you probably didn't get a response to that.
I'm not got a response from Dean. I sent him a message on X. I then emailed through the website, their little forum thing. And then Nick, of course, reached out to One Message Foundation. Nick of Fearless Truth said that, hey, both myself and Inspiring Philosophy are ready to come. Here are some dates. Do any of these dates work? And we haven't heard back.
What date is it, with a child or a goat? Then there's this response from this guy. This is actually the most important one. This guy, Apostate Prophet, said, I accept your debate challenge, but find a better date than Christmas Eve, you dork. So he responded to this actually. Here. He said, isn't spreading the gospel much more important than celebrating a pagan festival, originally Saturnalia?
God, he's still pushing this nonsense. This is so dumb. Saturnalia is not Christmas.
IP. Now, you, more than anyone else on the planet, are known for having read every source in existence that has anything to do with the origins of any Christmas tradition. Is he speaking accurately here?
No, it's complete nonsense. Saturnalia was on December 17th. typically lasted for 3 days, sometimes maybe a week. So that would put it on, at the longest, it would have ended December 24th, and has nothing to do with Christmas. No historian makes that claim that has actually studied the issue. So it was just a big drunken festival where they would go out. There was gift exchanges. There was like this swapping of roles with like slaves and masters. And they'll get a big excited. Oh, they gave gifts. You see, it's like, yeah, they give gifts at just about every holiday, like an event. What do you expect? Like that's just a common human tradition. The funny thing is, gift giving didn't really become associated with Christmas until around the 1800s. Prior to that, gift giving was more associated with New Year's Eve.
One follow up here. So are you saying that as far as we hear the myths and so on? Are you saying as far as actual evidence is concerned, there's no actual evidence that Christmas is based on any pagan tradition?
Christmas is based.
There's no evidence of that. Yeah.
Okay, so there's no evidence of that. Do you think there's evidence that Muslim practices, like with the Hajj and so on, that those have a pagan origin?
Yes, there's clear evidence of that.
Yeah, because we know these were pagan practices. The Muslim sources say they were pagan practices.
Well, you are very ignorant, David Hammertime. That is because it was originally an Abrahamic holiday, but then the pagans came in and hijacked it and corrupted it all until, alhamdulillah, Islam came along and corrected it.
It's funny, you sound exactly like Sheikh Uthman. That's funny.
Why does he call you Hammer Time? What is it supposed to mean? Who you once taught you're a hammer?
just so everyone knows. See, we're not into name calling here. We're all friendly, but basically name calling from him is really an invitation to start name calling with his prophet. So when he says apis, that's when we're supposed to call Muhammad a child molesting, murdering rapist. And when he says anything else, that's when we're supposed to call Muhammad a child molesting, murdering rapist. So it's an invitation. That's what Donald is.
It's not really insulting. It's just stating a fact. I don't know.
That's true.
I would probably rip up a Quran just for the sake of it if I had one here in reach, but it's over there and I don't want to walk over for that stupid book. So he said, isn't spreading the gospel much more important than celebrating a pagan festival, originally Saturnalia, which isn't even mentioned in your Bible? Regardless, choose any date that works for you and your puppeteers. We're ready for an open, fair debate anytime, anywhere. No,
whoa. Ready for an open, fair debate anytime, anywhere. And we're sitting here saying,
right now,
DebateCon's coming up. Mm-hmm. That would qualify as a time and a place. And James is like beyond fair in his debates. He typically leans towards favoring the Muslims just so he doesn't look like he's being biased against the Muslims. But yeah, weird.
In fact, I'm sending them a message right now. Join us for a live debate now. Yeah. Link will be sent once you confirm. Okay, send him a message. Are we ready for an open, fair debate anytime, anywhere, including now? See?
I mean, like, what was... Like, did Sheikh Uthman think we weren't going to be like, oh, yeah, definitely. Like, yeah, I'll fly out and do it face-to-face. I mean, of course. Like, what did he think we were just going to ignore it or not, or get afraid? Like, what?
And then
what was going through his brain?
Just make sure there are no barriers placed in our way like PBD's podcast trying to do with us.
Didn't PBD say that was a complete lie?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So I said to him, January 15, 2 tickets. He offered to fly us, right? Wow, you really need that much time to prepare? Can't do January 15. Move the date to December 30th to accommodate the excuses. Show up or run like always. Now, hang on.
Didn't he say any time, any place?
Anytime.
Now, first off, let's listen to one thing here again.
Phobes out there, to all of you Islamophobes out there, I've had enough of you yapping. We're calling you out. You want to debate face-to-face? We'll set it up. We'll fly you out. We'll do it with Eddie at the Dean Show in Florida. If you want to do it online because you're afraid to face me face-to-face, like you, Sam, who ran from me face-to-face, if you're...
All right, so he will fly us out, right? Which is why I said tickets.
Yeah.
Then, in his follow-up, when I said I accept your debate challenge, he said, regardless, choose any date that works for you and your puppeteers.
And you did exactly
Any date
that, right?
works for you. So what I did is I opened my calendar and I was like, okay, is there anything on January 15th? I don't think so. All right, I can do January 15th. So January 15th. Whoa, you really need that much time to prepare? Can't do January 15th. Dude, what is this? What is this, you freaking coward?
This is wild.
And notice what he said in that other post. He said, anytime, any place, any fair, what do you say? Any fair environment or something. Oh yeah, fair debate right there. Fair debate anytime. Where's the only place he's apparently willing to debate? Eddie. Eddie is more of a lying scumbag than Sheikh Uthman is, right? So I think there's a reason that's the only place he's willing to do it. They've obviously got something up their sleeve, because they always do.
Any place, baby. Look, I even I posted his own message and just said, "Are you serious?" and highlighted that. He didn't respond to it, of course.
No. This is what we're dealing with, folks. This is what we're dealing with.
Next, what happened is here he made this video, which was captioned, "The hate preachers came with their excuses after the previous challenge. Looks like their pagan festival Saturnalia is more important to them than disproving Islam and spreading their truth. We moved the challenge date to December 30th to accommodate the excuses. Show up or run like always.
Okay.
Debate, challenge, Christian, Bible, PBD's podcast, Valuetainment, Towards Jesus org, Apostate Prophet, Acts 17, David, God Logic." He specifically tagged us even, right?
Okay.
So IP agreed to debate, AP agreed to debate, I agreed to debate, we all agreed to
God
debate.
Logic agreed to debate. Nick of Fearless Truth agreed to debate. Everyone agreed to debate.
Now, after we all agreed to the debate, see what he did.
Sam Shimon, where are you? We put a debate challenge out. God Logic's running, Sam's running, everybody's running. We didn't just put one day.
Liar.
We gave you 2 different days to choose from, the 24th and the 25th.
No,
Wow.
you also said
Holiday.
any day. You also said any day. So we're picking days that actually work for us and so on. And you said any place. So IP said he's willing to go on the Dean show. I mean, I could, but you're the one who said fair. You literally said fair. Okay, there's no scenario where that's gonna be fair. So let's do a fair debate with someone who's not going to pick sides and someone who just leaves it up to us. I accept. DebateCon is a month from now. DebateCon is a month from now. There are a couple Muslims who are willing to debate. We're going to be debating them. You're not there. You're not going to be there. Why? It's pretty simple. I'm willing to debate anytime, any place, any fair environment. Okay, right there. Well, there's one. No, I'm not going to do it. Okay, are you serious, dude?
Yeah, just debated Beck Lover, just debated Junior. I debated an atheist and Junior at the last debate con. I mean, like, debate Hassan coming up in January, ready to set up the debate on child marriage with Jake for the spring. I mean, like, we're doing this. Why aren't they?
Watch. All next year, he's still going to be running their mouth. Why are they still running from me? Why are they still running from me? Why? Well, see, I challenge you to debate. Easter.
So after we accepted the debate challenge, he said, "They're running." All right, fantastic.
You love your pagan trees and your
hang on.
pagan gifts and your
Hang on. It is funny. This guy literally kisses a pagan rock, and he's talking about Christmas trees, which are just decorations. No one's like bowing and kissing them and so on and worshiping them. Anyway, hey, someone made a super chat. The last super chat said, "Can we make December 30th the day of Al Zut?" Now I looked at that and I thought, actually, January 30th should be Zut Day. That's 1:30. 1:30. That's gonna be International Zut Awareness Day, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna make that happen. We're gonna have we'll have something big. We'll have something big, not in the Zut sense, but we'll have something big on January 30th for International Zut Day. There's Zut Day right there, man.
Here's some footage from what Muslims do.
Look at these guys humping the Kaaba. This is what Sheikh Uthman does. He goes and humps the Kaaba and then says that we're pagans.
The thing is, I remember like several months ago when I was scrolling Twitter and this video first came up, I was like, "Oh, what the hell?" Like I scrolled by and looked away because I thought it's gay porn or something. And
It is.
then I went back and realized it's just Muslims kissing the Kaaba.
Yeah, it's this guy humping the Kaaba and this guy humping him, and the guy that's humping him. It's one. This is creepy.
Okay, I have to mute the crying.
Yeah.
What the heck?
It's like a giant orgy outside the Kaaba.
How does this help them? Like, does this help them get into heaven or something?
It helps them with other things.
It's not. Keep in mind, it's not idolatry when they do it. Oh, let me hump this big cube. It's a big cube.
Yeah,
let me hump it.
They're always mocking Christians for like, and before icons of like Mary or Jesus. Look, oh, they pray to their pagan gods. Then they do this crap, and you're like, you guys are such hypocrites.
And then Sheikh Uthman, you guys have Christmas trees which were brought in as decoration to give some color in boring European towns back in the day. Can you imagine us doing this around a Christmas tree? Hey, I'm going to grab on the Christmas tree and I'm going to be humping the Christmas tree, and then you get behind me and you be humping me, and then someone else behind him and he's humping him, and we'll all just be humping each other and humping the building. So you guys are as pagan as pagans get.
I should find some romantic music and play it with this.
Dude, you should. Yeah, you should. Matter of fact, yeah, I've got that video too. Let's repost that with some sexy. See, you were thinking romantic music. I was thinking like 70s porn music.
I was thinking kind of a blend of those things, but yeah. Anyway. Man, so messed up.
Your pagan reindeer and your pagan Santa Claus. So if you love it,
pagan reindeer.
Yeah, what pagan tradition did that come from? Guys, keep in mind, we know
pagan reindeer.
We know that's all. We know that's all. That's like Christmas. When you're talking about pagan origin, you're talking about some pagan religion that this stuff comes from, right? That's not the origin of this stuff. It's just goofy stuff. It's just what?
No, it's completely goofy. Like, yeah, you're absolutely right. It's goofy. There's nothing pagan. There's a book called Inventing the Christmas Tree by Bernd Brunner, who notes the first mention of a Christmas tree is in 1419. Even though it's not on like page 3 of his book. Like that's where it comes from. It's a European folk tradition. It may have been, and people were not sure. It may have just been something de novo. It could have come from maypoles. I like the theory that it probably came from paradise trees used in Adam and Eve plays. They were traditionally performed every December 24th, and they decorate a pine tree with apples and cookies and stuff. What do you do on Christmas Eve after the play? Well, you have all this food available, so you gather around the paradise tree, eat the apples and the food off it. That probably just morphed into the Christmas tree in Germany around that time. So, yeah, that's probably the origin of it. Like the idea of reindeer, like that being like associated with Christmas, that didn't come to like the 1800s. Like they put St. Nicholas at the North Pole. Why? Because not many people have been up there. Like it was just like this mysterious area in that time that no one had really known much about. So they just put St. Nicholas up there. What's also up that way? Reindeer. That's where it comes from.
Wait, hang on. What's wrong with you?
What?
So gross. So gross, man.
Anyway,
let's
continue.
Your pagan reindeer and your pagan Santa Claus.
This is what impresses my fans. Because I'm stupid.
He just called St. Nicholas a pagan, which shows how little he knows. Like, it's pretty messed up.
No, he said Santa Claus is a pagan.
Oh, yeah. I wonder who that's based on.
Santa Claus. So if you love it that much, I'm not going to let you have any excuses. We'll move it down. We'll move it to the 30th.
The 30th.
Of December. So now you have no excuse, but you're still running. You guys yap all this stuff. When the challenge comes out, you run. No excuses. We're going to move the date for you so you can enjoy your pagan festivals with your family. But on the 30th of December, 6 p.m. West Coast time, 9 p.m. East Coast time, we're challenging you Our brother Central, Orthodox, everybody's ready. Where are you guys at? Where are you at?
Did he say Central Dawa?
Are you
Yeah, I guess
freaking
so.
kidding me?
That's his dream team, Central Dawa and Orthodox.
Central Dawa is like the dumbest Muslim apologist that I've encountered so far. Here's the thing. So he sits down here and actually wants to argue that Christians come together on Christmas and celebrate a pagan festival, right? Which is based on.
He said based.
Which is based, because Christmas is based, but these theories are completely built upon. I'm just avoiding the word based here. Built upon idiotic claims that emerged a while ago, but were very, very much popularized when the internet started becoming widespread, not in the Zut sense, and then when these conspiracy theories began spreading and idiotic documentaries.
Not in the Warner sense.
Yes, idiotic documentaries started talking about, oh, actually, Christmas is pagan. It was adopted at this time, and Jesus has the same birthday as 6 other people who also lived before him, and he's actually based on them. There are some stupid people who still believe in that kind of stuff, and many of those are Muslims. There is nothing pagan about Christmas. There might be, at best, and correct me if you want to correct me here anywhere.
He will.
There might be certain traditions that are part of Christmas traditions that might have certain practices that were also part of the ready pagan environment that were adopted and mixed into practices that were later on adopted. But there is nothing core. There is nothing at the core of Christmas, nor about the religious practices of Christmas that are of pagan origin at all. Neither did the date, nor the practices, nor the entire idea or concept of it.
Yeah.
Whereas when we speak about Islam, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, like there's really no evidence that anything was sort of borrowed from paganism. Like what people will do is like, well, they gave gifts at pagan festivals like Saturnalia. That's way too general. It's like way too general of a connection. And again, gift giving really didn't become associated with Christmas until around the 1800s. If they were borrowing from Saturnalia, why did it take so long?
Pagans gave gifts. You just
but IP, you're ignoring the fact that on Christmas people eat Christmas dinner and pagans also eat dinner. So how do you explain this connection? What are you stupid?
You just admitted it. What's wrong?
You just admitted it to the pagan holiday and they copied dinner from the pagans.
You said it's on a day. Pagan holidays were also on days.
Pretty accurate, yeah.
Whereas he is one who celebrates Muslim holidays and Muslim practices, including one holiday that is all around a month that revolves around the Kaaba, in the same way that the Muslims revolve around the Kaaba. Entirely based on paganism, on pre-Islamic paganism. Every single aspect of it is based on paganism. Literally every single thing about it is based on paganism. Every single thing that Muslims do at the Kaaba was done prior to the Muslims by the pagans. And Muhammad adopted those things because he was trying to be more like the Jews and the Christians, but he realized that the Jews and Christians really don't want him as a legitimate prophet because he's just full of crap. So he turned toward the pagan practices and adopted them all as they are, except, for example, they would go naked to the Kaaba. And he was like, no, we don't do that. We put a few things on it, then go.
Yeah, we'll put this on us so we can go hump it and people won't see our pee-pees.
But running between hills, going to the Kaaba and kissing it, venerating the black stone.
Yeah, hey, the running back and forth between the hills, after the running back and forth between the hills, that was because there was a pagan idol on each hill, and they were running back and forth to honor these pagan idols and stuff. After Islam took over, they actually stopped it. Muhammad's companions stopped doing that because they're like, that's obviously pagan. That's when Muhammad stepped in and said, no, it's because Hagar was running back and forth. And so that's all Muhammad ever does. He takes something that's obviously pagan and he says, oh, it's from Abraham. It's from Hagar. And he just makes it. There's no evidence and it makes zero sense. But he just says it. So this could, I mean, think if Muhammad had gone to like traveled and visited some like Hindu shrine with all these pagan idols and stuff like this, people are like, what are all these pagan idols? He goes, no, these Abraham put them there, and all his followers go, oh, Abraham put them there. Let's bow down and worship these pagan idols. By the way, any of you Muslims who are watching, do you guys know why you walk 7 times around the Kaaba? You know why you do that? The pagans did it. The pagans did it before you. The pagans walked 7 circles around the Kaaba to honor the 7 planetary deities that they believed in. They associated a pagan deity with the sun, the moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn, which were the heavenly bodies that didn't operate like the stars, right? They didn't follow the same pattern like the stars. So they associated a god or goddess with all 7 of these, and they walked 7 times around the Kaaba to honor each of these 7 planetary deities that they believe were circling the earth. And you keep the practice and think, oh yeah, that's Muhammad, he said it's come from Abraham, so we'll do it. We'll do the same thing. Islam is 100% repackaged paganism, except for the stuff that it stole from Jews and Christians.
So there is no evidence at all that Christmas is pagan, but there is endless evidence that Islamic practices are based on paganism.
Again, from their own sources, right? From their own sources. It says, hey, and we stopped this once Islam took over. We stopped it because that was a pagan practice. Then Muhammad would come in. No, it's actually from Hagar.
And within a very short time, within the next month or 2, you will have a video coming your way on this channel, which will be called "The Pagan Origins of Islam."
Nice. I gotta get going to the party.
He's running.
He's going to his pagan party where he's going to worship a Christmas tree and some reindeer.
Well, I better get going.
All right, take care, man.
Take care.
See y'all. Oh, finally, man.
Yeah, finally. Started off with too much cargo, so we got rid of Benedict Arnold.
Yeah. Now we can finally have fun. All right.
Orthodox, everybody's ready. Where are you guys at? Where are you at?
Yo, he just named his crew. Him, Central Dawa. I don't think Central Dawa would be invited because he threatened you, and he's been sort of semi-blacklisted ever since then. But hey, Sheikh Uthman. Oh, deal of all deals. Deal of all deals here. Sheikh Uthman. We're offering you the deal of all deals here. Your boy, Central Dawa. He's kind of blacklisted because after he threatened AP live during a debate, a bunch of people contacted James and said, if you platform this guy again, we're boycotting modern day debate because you had a guy on here actually threatening him. So people said, we're going to boycott. Don't invite this guy again. And so he's like blacklisted. Sheikh Uthman, if you want to help out your buddy Central Dawa, then you just named your 3-person crew. Contact James, Modern Day Debate. Say you're all 3 of you are willing to debate on the condition that Central Dawa is allowed to be part of the debates once again. And I will intervene with James and say, James, I agree. All is going to be forgiven from Central Dawa. AP will agree. And I'll talk to anyone who said no more Central Dawa because he threatened someone. I'll talk to all of them, say, guys, that was a long time ago. And we're letting him back in, and it'll be fine. So you can actually save Central Dawa's debate career. I couldn't help but laugh when I said his debate career. But you can save Central Dawa's debate career, and all 3 of you can.
Your religion also.
All 3 of you can debate at DebateCon.
It might be a little bit difficult considering that the FBI is closely watching Central Dawa and that he currently has a legal issue going on with the FBI, which I initiated after he threatened me online.
Doesn't mean he can't show up for a debate, man.
Yeah, probably. But let's have a look at that because I want to revisit that moment to just see how beautiful Muslims are during debates.
Also commands that apostates like myself should be executed. So
100%, yes.
Your religion also commands that apostates like myself should
use for this guy to use the Quran as an L. Are we allowing him for?
What's the problem?
make fun of my holy texts?
What's the problem?
Problem is you're having a intellectual debate.
You literally
know,
just said
I was really holding it back, man, when he said intellectual debate. Are you freaking serious, man?
Hey, look, where you're positioned right there, it looks like the Quran is your nose. And that you're an elephant with a Quran nose.
you literally just said I deserve to be executed. Your religion also commands that apostates like myself should be executed. So
100%, yes. 100%, yes. How many people are
100%.
1.4 billion.
you literally
That's
just
my
said
word.
you literally
That's
just
my
said
word.
that I, as an apostate,
Swear
deserve to
by
be executed.
Allah. I swear by Allah. When I see you in February,
Sure. This upcoming debate conference.
He swears by Allah. AP, you're still walking around, man. He swore by Allah.
The funny thing is, at this point, I wasn't a Christian. I just put it on to annoy him, the cross. I was an agnostic, and I just put it on because it pissed him off so much. And then he was like, "You don't even know what you are. You don't even know what you believe in," and all that. And then I started putting on more things. And he started getting really angry.
Conference, both AP and Central Dawa will be there in Newark, New Jersey. Say it with me. Newark,
Look at that. Here it goes. Here's it.
New Jersey. Say it with me.
when I see you in February, I swear by Allah. AP, when I see you in February, you're going to be plastered everywhere on social media. That's my word in front of 1.4 thousand people.
Whoa, what does that mean?
When I see you in February,
Whoa,
you'll see.
What does that mean?
You'll see.
What does that mean? Explain to us.
You'll see.
It sounds a little
Explain
bit
to us.
weird.
No.
Question.
You literally just said that I deserve to be executed because I'm an apostate, and then you have an
Yes.
issue with the L-shaped Quran.
You're 100% halal. You're 100% halal.
You got a lot of
Your
questions.
blood.
Let's jump to the next
Wait,
question.
James, wait, can you say that again? Can you say that again, Central Dawa?
Your blood is halal. Your blood is halal. Tell him to pull this down from the screen.
Just-
Hey,
So, for those who do not know the lingo here, your blood is halal means it is permitted to kill you. That's what Islamically
That's
the
I'm
language
allowed.
you
To, any Muslim is allowed to kill you. And I'm allowed to kill you.
Yeah. So you are fair game. Any Muslim is permitted to kill you. That's literally what that means. That is the lingo here. That's what he was telling me during a live debate. That's how Muslims come to debates, apparently.
CD, did you just say?
And this guy is who Sheikh Uthman ibn Farouk wants to have as his partner in the debate. A guy who debates me and then gets so riled up that he tells all Muslims that they are permitted to kill me. That's the kind of guy that he teams up with.
Did you just say your blood
I
is
see.
halal?
Apostate.
Your blood is halal. Your blood. Your blood is 100% halal. Okay, so he's not going to. I will not continue unless he pulls
And
this.
now I'm gonna.
Hey, look at this! This guy's making a Nazi sign here, man.
Yes, you see that? No, because it's that's a W, so that's white, and then you see that's a P. That's a P.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a P. That's white power. It's not okay. It's not okay.
yeah.
Hold on. Okay,
Page down.
you guys.
Can you ask him to take this down, or I will see myself out?
I just don't take very kindly to people saying that that I deserve to be executed. So I think I'll just keep it here for now.
Okay, so he's not going to take it down. I'll see myself out. Modern day debates.
Bye-bye.
I appreciate it. Thank you. AP,
when you
you
said
lost.
Central
You got
Dawa-
obliterated. You had the result to insulting. You got cooked.
So
I'll see you
okay,
in
wait,
February.
sounds like you don't even want to listen to me, Central Dawa.
And that was the last time anyone ever heard from Central Dawa.
That was a good time, man. It was a real good time. Anyway, this is quite funny. I ratioed Sheikh Uthman brutally by just bringing up to him. So he said here that the hate preachers and Islamophobes are making excuses. And I just responded to him by saying, here's you making excuses. I just posted this exchange here. He is saying, choose any date that works for you. I choose January 15. He said, can't do January 15. So And of course, he saw this, and then he didn't think, "Oh, yeah, right. That's right. I did say any day. Oh, right. I guess we'll honor that and accept it." No, he didn't respond at all.
And
There's
now we're
no-
offering him other dates and no luck.
Yeah. Cowardly behavior. Absolutely cowardly behavior.
Zakir Naik set the stage, and they're all just following that pattern.
Now I want to watch another video, which is actually from Sheikh Uthman with a response from IP. So it would be kind of nice if IP was here as well, but he already left because he's a coward. However, let's take a few super chats. Jabberwocky says, another Islamic dilemma. If Allah destroys anyone who won't sin, why would Allah keep Jesus from being crucified, thereby saving him from destruction? David, what do you say? Thank you. Matthew,
he's assuming that Islam is coherent and there's some coherent position. That's the point is none of this makes any sense in Islam.
Nice. Of course, that's what an Islamophobe would say.
That's true.
Okay. All right. I have to download that Kaaba humping video because I'm gonna do something with that later. Matthew Muir says, "Good to see my favorite threesome." Dude, be careful with those words here, man. Muslims are watching.
Yeah, you got Dawa guys, and by the sounds of things, they're into it.
Yes. Apocalyptic 13 gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Apocalyptic. You have hereby imprisoned 5 people into the cult, of which there is no escape. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Apostate of Allah, what's up? Hello, Mikes and AP. Merry Christmas and a happy suit year. Merry Christmas to you, Apostate of Allah. We're going to do some work together, you and I and everybody else, soon, inshallah. Noel, Merry Christmas Eve all. Come, Lord Jesus. Alhamdulillah. Amen. Matthew Moore says, I'm waiting for the I'm feeling Zudi stickers. Are you making those stickers? L, what's up, L? How you doing? ISO Elohim says, Uthman invited all to Christmas Eve and day. I asked how to join. He ghosted us and changed the date. Uthman is running from me. P.S. See your brother in Christ's challenge.
Uthman's running from a girl.
Dude, you're running from a girl. What's wrong with you, man? You're running from a girl? Although she has only half the intellect of a man, according to Muhammad, the pedophile? What's wrong with you? Uninspiring philosophy says, had a dream AP was at my house on a unicycle with a gun. That wasn't a dream. Daniel R. Constantine hugging and kissing featuring Francis Finger. Smoggy Talks, Evening Good People, songs for your themes all night long. All Zut, Ring of Fire, Illuminati, God bless you all. That's pretty good. I'll make notes of it. In fact, I will make notes of it right here.
Ring of Fire.
Al Zut are smashing most like they're the Illuminati. That's true. His official name is I'll Shake Your Wife. Says, let's build it. Aquila, Shake My Beach. Heretic Hero, Merry Christmas. Favorite Christmas theme pudding? I don't know anything about puddings. And from the sound of it, neither does David.
Yeah, I don't need any Christmas pudding. They used to give us pudding at school with school lunches and so on.
Baz the Dark Horse says David is talking about demons. He's a follower of Tucker. No, you CAP. I know.
Yes. If Tucker talks about demons, then if someone else talks about demons, then it's the same thing. Just like if someone eats a meal at Christmas, then it shows that it is pagan because other people, the pagans, eat meals too.
Who is that? Apostate. Somebody said, "Are you building the compound yet?" I am indeed. It's almost done. Yeah. Yeah. Bushido Ninja said, "AP, are you building the compound yet?" It's almost done. Yes. Matthew Moore, I'm still waiting for the Zoot remix of Sir Mix-a-Lot, Baby Got Back. If you don't do it, you're clearly afraid of me or something like that. Yes. I actually had a different idea with that song, but I forgot what it was.
I like false prophets and I cannot lie.
No, it was something more.
Something like it.
It was something more theme appropriate, but I don't remember. I made a note somewhere.
You other Zoots can't deny. So when a prophet draws that little bitty line, we can do something with that. I don't know.
Bring him young, peace be upon him, says my favorite trio. David Wood, the Dizzle, IP, the Dribble, AP, the Dawdle. What's I'm banning you. Shake him down, you're running. Shake him down. D. Anderson says, thanks for all you guys do. No, thank you for all you do. Sheikh Uthman, thank you, Jorhius. Siva Kuandleheim says, Nux Taco reacted to your Ramadan and Al-Zut videos. David Wood, I think 2026 will be even worse for Dawa.
Yeah, I watched that, man. So he's got like he's a Jewish guy. He's got 2 million subscribers, but he reviewed the Al-Zut video and the Ramadan video. But he's like, dude, it was funny. He's going, what? What? I thought they were seriously fasting, man. And then the Zut video is like, what? No! Are you kidding me? No way!
Here's one. And then here. Blind reaction to the weirdest Muhammad story. Nice. Got to check that out.
But it's funny because he's just watching it like he'll pause it to comment and stuff and share his thoughts on something. But like lots of times he's just going, yeah, okay, all right, okay. Like as the video's going on. Okay, yeah, okay, fair point.
St. Miles says this is like watching Three Wise Men in real life.
How? There's two of us.
Not sure.
There's two.
Oh, he means Sheikh Uthman.
Oh, yeah. Sheikh Uthman's the third wise man.
Yeah. Camden.
He's the third of three.
You can't say Zut super chat just for that to a debate. Did Muhammad get zooted by 30 guys? Do it. Yeah,
Sheikh Uthman, show up to DebateCon. Sheikh Uthman, I agree. I hereby agree right now, sight unseen, to debate you on the topic. Did Muhammad get zooted by 30 guys? I agree. I accept.
Wasn't Uthman ibn Farooq also at some point highlighting Grok and ChatGPT and stuff like that? Oh, ChatGPT admits Islam is true.
You know what? He did the dumbest thing ever. He posted a fake AI debate between him and God Logic. And even his own fans were like, dude, seriously? Come on.
Are you freaking kidding me? Are you serious? Did that happen?
Yeah, you want me to find it and you show a clip of how bad it is? I'll find it, man. I'll share it.
Okay. Sia says, AP, make a music about Al-Zut using Queen's Don't Stop Me Now. Don't stop me now. The whole lyrics is quite good and takes less modification needed. Gotta listen to that again. The Mighty Mila says, I noticed Uthman didn't mention me either. What a coward. I know, I noticed that too.
What a little weakling.
He's a coward. Taco Spartan, Shriek, Girly Man's beard is a fire hazard. It is most indeed. Mike Roch Winger says, imagine this Habibi offers to debate Mike Winger, but he rejects due to fear. He'll be humiliated and instead make a nerdy 20-hour debunking stream. Dude, that would be insane, man. That would be my favorite YouTuber making a reaction to Sheikh Uthman. That would be awesome.
Yo. What? So, I mean, think about this. God Logic's willing to debate him. God Logic has accepted.
If the Quran is preserved, why did Uthman...
Go ahead.
Yeah, so, and then, like, instead of actually debating, he posts a fake AI debate between him and God Logic, and even his own fans made fun of him. You got the link right there, man.
I know.
Look at this. So that's God Logic. God Logic has no eyeballs, you see, because he's black. These guys are racist. Oh, never mind. Sheikh Uthman doesn't have eyes either.
If the Quran is preserved, why did Uthman burn copies of the Quran?
Oh, hang on. They don't have eyes because that would be an image.
Yes.
If it has eyes. So take the eyes out, then it's not an image. No one will worship it. Come on, man.
Allah will not recognize this as an image because he's stupid.
You know where they get that idea? Because when Muhammad when they conquered Mecca and he went around destroying the idols, he was poking their eyes out. So like, oh, if you poke the eyes out, it's no longer an image and you're good to go. That's how stupid they are. Anyway,
copies with tribal dialects and notes to protect the Quran.
Burning them sounds suspicious.
He burned personal copies and dialectal variations to prevent confusion. The original Quran was not burned.
Do you even have original manuscripts to prove it?
Yes, we still have it in a museum in Turkey, and thousands of Muslims have memorized every single word. That's true preservation.
If the Quran is preserved, why did...
Hey, Sheikh Uthman, how'd that work out for all the lost chapters of the Quran that Abu Musa talked about in Sahih Muslim 2286? And
Abu Musa?
how did that work out for the over 200 verses that were lost from Surah 33, according to Ubay ibn Ka'b, when the only people who had them memorized died in battle? I mean, how did this awesome memorization process
How
work
about David?
out?
I respond to you, or you give me any date, any time, anywhere, and we will have a debate.
I
But
accept.
Don't respond with any date.
I accept. Preservation, perfect preservation of the Quran, or just preservation of the Quran.
What date?
Debate Khan.
Which date is that?
I think it's January 25th.
I can't do that
5th
day.
or something like that.
I can't do that.
Okay, the following debate Khan after that. I accept.
I'm busy that time. You're running.
The one after that.
You're running. You see, you're running.
Here's me going. Okay, what about 2054?
I have something planned that day.
What about 2072?
Aha, why do you need so long to prepare? You see, you're running.
Oh, what a dope.
Oh, man. I hope you guys have a great Christians. I hate to break it to you, Zach Kelpie, but it's actually Christmas.
No, we will have a great Christians.
Yeah.
Everyone, Merry Christians.
Merry Christians. Dr. Whitemeat says Warner wished David Wood was 18 so he could get zooted.
Warner is weird dude, man. He apparently, the dude said he stays high all the time and smashing hoes and calling his Dawa bros while he's got some chick in the bed with him and stuff like that he picked up at the clubs. Like creepy stuff, man.
Nice. Living the life. Search Scripture, Drink Coffee says, even if in your own time might want to watch Trigonometry 2025, the year of the on YouTube 5-minute video. Christmas blessings to y'all. I appreciate that. I will check it out. Thank you. Zach Gelpy, damn autocorrect. I meant have a great Christmas. You really didn't need to correct that, but I appreciate that anyway, Zach. Thank you. And have a great Christmas.
Oh, I see why they recommended this to you.
Why?
It says 2025, the year of the retard, and it's got Candace Owens, Nick Fuentes, and Tucker on it. Oh, man.
Are you serious?
Yep. We might need to check it out, man. They got those three on there for the year of the retards. Oh, man. Oh, I'm glad I looked that up because
I love these guys, so I'm probably going to check that out.
oh gosh, these guys are funny, man.
Well, KK, 2025 is nearly over, and it's been another fun-packed year of war, destruction, geopolitical instability, and politicians still not knowing what a woman is.
Can a woman have a penis?
Yes. Come on.
All right, I have to check that out. Very, very good recommendation. Appreciate that.
It's funny. I don't know how they got away with it, but I mean, their video's actually titled 2025, the year of the retard. Like YouTube's pretty sensitive about that word, so that's interesting.
I think it's kind of more lax over.
Oh, it had like massively. It's just like I thought that was one of the things that would still like get you into trouble. I'm loving YouTube like way better than like 4 or 5 years ago, man, where they were just banning stuff left and right.
Dude, people are highlighting certain parts of the video, and now I'm just really, really curious.
Just watch it. It's 5 minutes, man. It's a short little video.
Including stuff like this here, for example.
Was successful despite resistance within MAGA. Tucker Carlson claimed it would be the beginning of World War III.
It wasn't. So he had no choice but to go back to interviewing the great intellectuals of our time.
Candace Owens, Nick Fuentes, and Milo Yiannopoulos, a psychopath, a narcissist, and a closeted homosexual.
And that's just Nick Fuentes.
All that actually happened
That's the good thing about having actually like two comedians who decide to do this show, man. Oh man. I might have to post some clips of that, man, on X, because that's just funny.
I do love these guys.
We need to save that, man. We need to save that for our next discussion about Nick Fuentes.
It's funny because I met them in person and they're just as good in person. They're quite funny. Gotta check that out again. Wait a minute. That was a good one.
Tools of our time.
Candace Owens, Nick Fuentes, and Milo Yiannopoulos, a psychopath, a narcissist, and a closeted homosexual.
And that's just Nick Fuentes.
All that actually happened.
Look at that picture. What was that, man?
I don't know. I don't want to see it again.
Yeah, don't show that to the Dawa guys. So I'll be inviting them on.
That's really good. Nordine, you acknowledge large-scale demonic activity. Why aren't you more alarmed, David?
Because I'm a Christian.
Why aren't you more alarmed, David?
Because I'm a Christian.
All right, David, but why aren't you more alarmed?
Those demons don't want to show up here unless they're ready to catch a beat down.
Ooh, boy. Matthew Morris says, can we make December 30th the day of the Al-Zut?
I already responded to that. We will make that January 30th, but everyone remind me so that I don't, because I will probably forget, like I forget most things.
I challenge the Al-Zut for January 30th. Sahandeep Kobak says he won't accept your challenges. He enjoys being Al-Zuted more. That makes sense. Shavim, his invitation to debate is like asking everyone to come to school on a Sunday when all the schools are closed. Truly mark of a great debater. I know, he's a huge debater. Richard Belding, maybe Sheikh Ibn Fashuk would debate a fellow Sheikh and Muslim. I suggest Sheikh Ibudi. Hey, that's a good idea. Maybe that could be the return of Sheikh Ibudi. I'll talk to him.
Shake.
I'll talk to him. Zridz says, nuts to zut for Allah. How dare I like a little tree? Yes. Eric Barlow, 12:30 is still part of Christmas. 12:25 to 16. Powerful. There you go, David, in your face. Camden, LOL, my wife just thought I was listening to Asian porn. Haha, told her it was just a black stone. Then she said it is a black porn. LOL, porn bad. Jack Ray, Central Damwa, Junior, and Orthodoxlips, the Zut Illuminati cream team. Warner wants in, though. That was a bad pun.
That's pretty bad.
The lamb, it wasn't bad as in bad. It was just bad as in very dirty. So, the Lamb Apologetics says, why is this man always wearing gloves? Is that supposed to be a deterrent from fulfilling 65-4?
Oh yeah, someone else suggested, because he's sitting there wearing gloves inside in that entire video. And someone else suggested that it's a baby oil thing. Like, so you still have some grip ability with all the baby oil for all the stuff these guys are into.
Moore said Nux Taco has been reacting to your vids, Al Zut.
Yep, I watched them.
Really?
That's cool stuff.
Nice. Planned debates on Ramadan nights just before iftar. Yeah, that's a good idea. I will issue a debate challenge the next most important Muslim holiday. I will challenge all Muslims to come on that date. Jorge is like the stream now or face the Zut's judgment and more. Nux Taco has been reacting to your vids, Al Zut. Interesting. Let's see. O Prophet, shake thy booty with vigor, for Al Zut bestoweth forgiveness upon thee, and thou shalt recite the Quran with the strength of 30 robust cables and devout men. Surah Al Zut 12:2-3-4. That sounds like a legitimate chapter and verse. That's good. Richard Belding, a perfect Dawa or Nader Ahmed have to be the limest Muslim debaters. At least Central has an excuse. He's almost as young as Aisha. That is true. Perfect Dawa and Nader Ahmed are so bad that I have said repeatedly to James, I am ready to debate Muslim apologists if they come with challenges. I have to tell you, however, if they are Perfect Dawa or Nader Ahmed, please don't even ask me.
Yeah, with Nadir, it's like the dude has no fan. There's some people like, you know, you can crush them, but they don't have any followers because they suck that bad, and they don't have anyone that's like, okay, you can destroy the person. What does that do? You've done nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Because no one cares, and Muslims say, "Hey, what are you talking about? We don't like this guy."
Yeah. Momo used to like to run backwards through a field, says Fox McCloud. Grinkovich, so if Mo got the strength of 30 men from Al-Zut, who gives the men the strength of 100 men? Does this make Allah an Al-Zut? I love your videos. David, what do you think about this?
That does take some explaining. Maybe that's the Warner's reasoning that he's actually preparing himself for the future, where he's going to have to get zooted by 100 men.
That is quite reasonable. The B.Apologetics, on second thought, I looked it up, and cousin marriages increase the chance of having hand deformities. Those gloves make sense now.
You're actually looking this up, aren't you?
Yes, cousin marriages consanguinity increases the risk of children having genetic conditions, including congenital malformations like hand deformities. Huh. I mean, makes sense. All right, now at least we know why Sheikh Uthman is hiding his hands.
Hey, I was locked up with a dude who had like crab claws for hands.
Real crab claws?
I mean, it looked exactly like a crab claw. Like these two fingers were just one finger, and these two fingers and the thumb were all one. So it looked just like a crab claw.
They weren't real crab claws.
It was actually interesting because he was really, I mean, he'd had him his entire life, but he was really good at playing games, playing cards, all that stuff. When playing a game with dice and stuff like this, he just scoop them up between his two fingers and roll them like that. So he was pretty good. Oh, and people were terrified because he would like jab you with them, but apparently it like hurt if you were messing around. He just hit you with it like that. Hit you with his crab claw.
Nice.
I was kind of like that. It'd actually be cool, but I would it'd be okay. Like I would prefer one. So you had like one hand with all five fingers, but just one crab claw would be super cool. I wouldn't want both crab claws out.
After this story, I'm beginning to question all your prison stories, man. I don't know. Mosh Cohen says, "Been a while."
It's interesting because I didn't know it could possibly have something to do with like his parents being first cousins or something like that.
Maybe. Mosh, what's up, man? It's been a long time. Long time no see. Been a while, y'all. Hope all is well with you guys. Merry Christmas, and may all the Daways never stop talking. It's pure comedy. But wait a minute.
What?
Mosh, you're a Jew, and you just told us Merry Christmas.
You see? What's next? Is Ben Shapiro going to wish him Merry Christmas and not try to destroy them?
How is this happening? Because I just read earlier this morning that Jews will never say Merry Christmas because they hate us. So what's going on here? Are you lying about being a Jew? Is that what's going on here? I saw earlier today, a American account that is actually a Pakistani account say to us the following here. Red Pill Media here, which is an totally American account, which, however, uses a VPN to hide its proper location, and is confirmed or very much thought to be from Pakistan, said to us earlier today, never ask a Jew to say Merry Christmas. The word Christ is literally poisonous to them. So how come you as a Jew are saying Merry Christmas?
Explain yourself, Mosh Cohen.
What's going on here?
You are making 0 sense.
Man. Then again, I also saw that Ben Shapiro said Merry Christmas to all my Christian friends, and may God bestow upon you all the blessings of the... Oh, I get it. It's to trick us. Okay,
they're trying to act like we're all buddies, so we continue destroying Islam for them.
That makes sense. And at the same time, they're also sending all the Muslims over to the West to destroy
us,
to destroy their allies, and to make Islam stronger.
Yeah, to help Islam take over the world,
which they're trying to destroy at the same time. None of that makes any sense, but it makes total sense.
Anyway, guys, we saw it here. Merry Christmas from Mossad.
Yes. Sam Miles said, got to go. May God's grace bless you both this Christmas holiday and the coming new year. Thank you so much. As always, good to see you here, man. Miles. And I wish you a Merry Christmas and happy holidays and a fantastic time. God God bless y'all. Dr. Whitemeat became a member. Welcome to the cult. There is no leaving. Leaving carries the death penalty. Michelle, it's good to see you here. Michelle, what's up?
Hey,
How are you
Michelle.
doing? Long time no see. Hey, guys, Merry Christmas when it comes. Being AWOL, but praying for you guys. Sending love. I hope you're doing well. I know you're dealing with a lot of health issues, Michelle. Hope you're doing well. Let me know. Send me a message sometime telling me about your situation. Hope everything works out. And yeah. Jacob Nathaniel Nux mentioned, let's go. Echoing erudites. Do you fear the bearded android's powerful da'wah? I do. Forever a VFC's made a super sticker, which I cannot see here because StreamYard is still kind of retarded. But thank you, I appreciate that. One Generation Big Bear says, thank you guys for saving Muslims. We don't save anybody.
Yeah, we crush their confidence in Muhammad, which helps them listen to the evangelist who preaches the gospel. But it's Jesus who saves.
Based.
It is totally based.
Gotha Music. With all these Zut song suggestions, I made a parody remix of Many Men. Self-promo over. Did you? I'm going to check it out. Now, I have been working on personally working on a Jamaican version of a Zut song, but I kind of stalled it a little bit. Haven't finished it yet because I thought maybe I should make a Christmas Muslim song at first and publish that.
It's going to be too late now, man.
I know, but I didn't make it in time, so I should just make it now and publish it, even if it's late.
You don't.
I thought it could be a based on All I Want for Christmas Is You, something like that. But I have been working on a Jamaican Zut song.
Well, Jamaican us want to hear a sample.
It's a little bit too special, man. So it's a little bit too special. So I don't know if I want to do that. It's a very important project, and I think people should wait until it comes out.
Jamaican us think that you don't really have this song at all.
Fine, I'm going to play some part of it.
We hear nothing.
You don't hear anything?
No.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
We told you. So, hey, the Dawa guys are willing to debate, and AP has a song, everyone. You heard it here.
Do you hear it now?
No.
No? Do you hear it now? No? Ha! See, it doesn't work out.
Shocker.
Shocker. Well. It doesn't work, so.
AP's Jamaican song is the debate performance of Sheikh Uthman.
Well, there you go. I see 2 Merry Christians, says Jack Ray. Nice.
Hey, remember that funny tweet I posted? I said, Christians say Merry Christmas. Muslims say Merry Children. That was funny, man.
That was terrible.
I could have put cousins too on there.
I laughed, but it was terrible. It was very cruel. Dragon Fist 900 says, some historical humor for you guys. So when does Sheikh Uthman gather all the Islamic arguments that don't agree with his and burn the evidence, like his namesake did with the Quranic manuscript? That is pretty good.
He would have to.
Hey, hang on. It's been an hour since I challenged Sheikh Uthman and he still hasn't responded. What's up with that?
Yeah, where is he?
Do you think he's scared?
You made it very clear. If he doesn't show up, then he's a coward.
Do you think he's scared?
He's obviously scared. You gave him the chance.
He is terrified. He's absolutely terrified. Libel, does the Sheikh plug or shave his eyebrows? He plucks them. Nurdeen, I wish demons were visible. They are. Sanke says, Cam Higby debated the biggest pusher of USS conspiracies, a veteran. USS Liberty conspiracies, a veteran. He sounded unhinged at times despite being an eyewitness. AP should check it. I should check it. The thing is, the story is just complete nonsense. So it's just, no matter how much you engage with it, engaging with it is very much just feeding the insanities. I don't know. M Beast became a new member and thereby imprisoned himself into a cult voluntarily. Welcome. ITS Apologetics, I'm officially joining the Dawa crushing team. Debate next year. Modern day debate. Nice. Wish you all the best. Do it.
That was 8 months ago, man.
Nice. M Beast, Merry Christmas.
No, that
Merry
debate.
Christmas.
That debate was 8 months ago, man.
Good. Boy Hermit says, may my super chat find you through the power of 30 men in the desert. Merry Christmas. I appreciate it very, very much. Merry Christmas to you. Well, I was going to watch something else, but I kind of feel like we've covered enough good stuff. So let me read the final super chats here. Michael Feldman, AP David Wood. Think, guys, I thought I was just a drunk, crazy vet and that maybe people are right and Islam isn't that bad. Thanks for letting me know I'm not totally nuts. I really appreciate that and appreciate you sharing that. And I feel for you. David doesn't because he's a psychopath and he doesn't have feelings. But thanks for sharing that. And it actually makes me very glad to hear that. And God bless you. Jack Ray says, sitcom Married with Children. Islamic sitcom Married Children.
We need to do a fake married with children parody intro with the love and marriage song. But it's some old man. I bet you could get AI to do all the clips, man.
You could. Eunuch Petsu, it's good to see AP's face brighter working out. I know everybody's talking about how I'm losing weight, and I get it. It's okay, but you don't have to point it out all the time. So
yeah, you don't have to. No one has to point out how AP's getting all shredded.
Yeah. I'm not.
It's like it's right there in front of us. We don't need to say it.
Yeah. People need to stop talking about how I'm losing weight. Man, please stop. It's okay. Smoggy Talks, please do a review of Ma'am Muhammad Tawhidi on PBD. He called hijab down badly. I know that Muslims were losing their minds about it, but I personally haven't watched it. David, what do you think about that? Should we have a look at that sometime?
We can, man. We were not the time we were not live because you're just goofing off and stuff is like everything in the world happened during that time.
Goofing off, dude. I had a very serious stuff to do, man.
We might just need to go like hardcore, not in like the Warner sense, but like hardcore for the next week and cover every topic.
Well, I didn't know Imam Tawhidi was still alive.
Why wouldn't he still be alive, weirdo?
Because I haven't heard of him for a long time. And if I don't hear from people from a long time, that means they're dead. Interesting. Imam Tawhidi exposes Islamic extremism, Iran's regime, and war on the West. Cool. Related news are the following. I saw this last night, but Turning Point USA actually made a poll, not in the Zoot sense, but
not in the Warner sense,
and asked attendees at America Fest certain questions. And of those questions, 2 are very important and very relevant to us. So I want to very briefly have a look at those. Those 2 questions, and I normally don't say questions. I'm just saying it because it sounds fun. Who would they support as a candidate? J.D. Vance, yeah, we know. Who cares? Approving of all these people, very nice, very cool. So, relevant question number 1 is here. We also polled attendees' views on Israel. A clear majority view Israel as one ally of many, 53.4%. About 1/3 of attendees see Israel as our top ally, 33.3%, while 13.3% do not view Israel as an ally at all.
Yeah, so to be fair, Nick Fuentes was correct that he said he basically impregnated Turning Point with groypers. So he's kind of, that's true. You do have the groypers there, and we even saw one of them asking Ben Shapiro a question and so on. But they're a minority, and it kind of makes sense of like just the cheering when you'd hear kind of groans over something, but then you'd hear a more thunderous applause. It kind of makes that those percentages make sense of what we witnessed when we watched Tucker and Ben speak.
So this is actually pretty good, you know. I would expect, or you would expect, from all the online noise, from all the social media noise, that you know, there are all these conservatives, all these young conservative people. They now hate Israel. They just want to get rid of Israel. You would think that, but you already see that all of the online noise is complete nonsense and doesn't represent the reality. When you listen to the speeches and the discussions that you had at America Fest, you can see that there is a lot of a vocal, loud support for Israeli perspectives and pro-Israel perspectives, and those who say, hey, please stop with the whole Israel and Jew-hating thing. There was also a former hostage who spoke there, and he received a standing ovation from the whole place. We should probably check that out sometime. And he also ended his speech with Israel stands with you. And people were applauding. The whole room was applauding. So pretty good stuff. The whole idea that Americans are sick of Israel is pretty much nonsense. Pretty much nonsense. However, moving away from Israel, the second issue that is very, very relevant to us is actually one that made me quite happy to see. Asked about the top threats facing America, respondents ranked the top 6 issues as: number 1, radical Islam. Number 2, socialism and Marxism. Number 3, mass migration.
Those would be my top
4,
2, man. Those would be my
economy
top 2.
and affordability. 5, corrupt courts. 6, election integrity. But number 1, so of people who attended America Fest at Turning Point USA, number 1 threat, according to attendees, is radical Islam. Now, I will just say Islam. Okay. It is Islam. It actually makes me happy to see that, although there is not enough talk about it, and I hope that there is more talk about it in future events, most attendees realize that Islam is the biggest problem we face. People still have this view, and that is very, very good to see. What are the biggest threats facing America? Number 1, radical Islam. I'm glad to see this.
So Tucker was not able to win the crowd.
This is why when Tucker spoke and said, don't hate Muslims, don't hate Muslims, the crowd was completely silent, because people really don't like that kind of stuff. He's speaking for Qatar, and there is a crowd that really doesn't like Islam. I hope Tucker keeps going. I think they should invite him again for the next one. AP song sounds like Pootie Tang, too cool for words. Thank you, echoing erudites. AMC Cole says, I am Jewish and
no, you're Mossad. Say what you mean.
Says,
Mossad.
I am Jewish and I enjoy listening to you both. I want to give a gift to AP and David Wood for Christmas. Merry Christmas to you and your Christian viewers, and Happy New Year as well.
Nice try, Mossad. We will not fall for your deception. We will only listen to Tucker and Candace.
Very based. It is totally based. That was very based. I appreciate your based comment and your based super chat. Always happy to have Jews here. EHC Mears, informed by Snow. Oh, that's an interesting thought.
Wait. You mean for the Jamaican parody?
No. I have an original for that already.
I'm saying you could do some sort of parody with Informer, I'll take your boom boom down. They could do something with that, man, for the Zoot.
I have to explore some thoughts. That's a very good recommendation. I made a screenshot of it. Thank you. Libel, Tucker jumped on the Islam train far too late. I know he's retarded. Cliff Wilson, final super chat I'm reading here. Thank you. Merry Christmas, guys. Big ass, Gridvana. Just watched you discussing Islam with Kirk. Can you elaborate on the lawsuits Turkey, a free NATO nation, has against you and make a clip of this? I discussed it before. I made a video long in the past.
You have a video about that. They could just look at your video.
About Turkey suing me. I didn't elaborate on it much further. I think when I made that video, I had only 1 or 2 lawsuits against me. After that, there were like 6 more lawsuits against me in Turkey for things that I said. So I could elaborate on that a little bit further. But in Turkey, there are lawsuits against me because I have been very mean to Islam. And that's just how it is. The funny thing is, it is supposedly a secular nation, supposedly a westernized secular nation, and supposedly does not give preferential treatment to one religion over the other. The law, which they appeal to when they sue me, for example, is one that is that I don't remember exactly how it is. It's been a long time since I looked into that, but hurting the feelings or hurting the sentiments of the religious sentiments of the public or something like that. If you read the law, it applies to any religion, right? So if you talk trash about Christianity, you should normally also be sued. But nobody ever gets sued for talking trash about Christianity. No, and I know there are lots of publications in Turkey that describe Christians and Jews in the most evil, most messed up ways. I know many of them. Nothing happens to those. Stuff like that only happens if you criticize Islam. That's when you apparently break the law. This is how Muslim countries act. Even if they are not Islamic countries, they are very much Islamist. And finally, Libel, don't worry about Turkey, AP. We just eat it. Good point. Good point. Good point. Although I do like chicken better. All right, David, anything else?
No, we've said it all, man. We've said it all.
We've said it all. It's come to an end. And I haven't even played my 3rd song.
Cause you can't, cause you don't know how to use basic technology. If the song exists at all.
I can't even play the 3rd song.
You can't even play the 3rd song. Ooh.
How about now? No? Did you really not hear that? Or are you just kidding?
There's nothing, dude.
That is very wild. That is very, very wild. Anyway, let's just leave it at that then. And do it next time.
Yeah. Hey, you should call that song Trust Me, Bro. You should call it Trust Me, Bro. I Have a Song.
That's true. That's true. All right, man. All right. Anything else, David? Nothing?
Nope.
Okay, good. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Are we doing something tomorrow?
I don't know what you're doing because it's Christmas Eve. I'm going to be live at 4 p.m. going through. Guys, if you heard that that clip that 2.5 minute clip we shared of the Warner saying that he was willing to take it up the butt to join the Illuminati and all these other guys getting high and smashing their words, smashing hoes and stuff. That was just a 2-minute clip. Well, Jai managed to find the entire live stream, so we're going to go through some of the highlights. And the guy who put that out there, Malik, he flipped out because we were using that, and then he started attacking God Logic's wife. He apparently doesn't know the rules about not going after wives here, because that leads to things like, eating the Quran and Quranogamy and all this stuff. So anyway, we're going to give him a crash course in the rules tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern time. So you might want to check that out.
Quranogamy. Oh, I see why the sound of those things doesn't work. I think. No, I figured it out. That is very, very funny. Anyway, I will fix it for next time. So, yeah, I forgot that tomorrow is Christmas Eve, so I'm not going to be doing anything tomorrow. Not be going live tomorrow, and not be going live the next day. But we will see each other in a very, very soon time. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Thanks, everybody, for being here. And hope you all have a very, very good Christmas, and a Merry Christmas, and a Happy Christmas, and Happy Holidays. And I'll see y'all soon. And we'll see y'all soon. Very soon. Any last words, David? No? Okay, thanks. And as the goats like to say in their own language, as translated to us by our in-house goat translator,
stay away from Islam.
Powerful.